Hi, my name is Lori Harrington. I'm the facilitator for Cultural Anthropology, Anthropology 100. If you've made it this far, then you've already signed into the class area. Congratulations, that's half the battle. Now that you're here, let me show you around the class site. Let's start by taking a look at the Common Resources area. This box has important information that you may need, not only now, but throughout the class. The Resources and Download area has several programs that you may also need. Just click on the link and it will take you to the download. Now, let's take a look at the Grade Center. All of your assignments are listed here. When you complete an assignment, your grade will show up in the corresponding area. The main menu box has shortcuts to many areas within the site. If you find these boxes are taking up too much space, you can always minimize them by clicking on the little negative icon on the top right. I've added a calendar to help you keep track of important dates. It's important that you keep these dates in mind. I will not grade late work. Your forum postings are due by Thursday at midnight. This will be the same every week. You also need to respond to 2 of your classmates' postings. These responses are due by Sunday at midnight. This will be the same each week. The projects have specific due dates, which are clearly marked in the course and on the calendar, so there's no reason for you to miss your due dates. There's also an area for latest news. I'll often post to this area with special events or changes that may occur. Check this area often. You will also get alerts in your FRC email. It's important for you to remember that I will only be using your FRC email. Please don't expect me to send your messages to Google or Yahoo or any other third party. When you signed up for this class, you got an FRC email account. Make sure you know how to access it. I also suggest that you forward your FRC account to an email that you may use more often. Now let's take a look at the general layout of your weekly class assignments. Weeks will start with a weekly overview video similar to what you're viewing now. Each week we will have learning objectives. Please take a moment to look these over so you have an understanding of what you'll be focusing on. There's a section for readings. Many of these readings will come from your textbook, but not all. I may assign readings from the web for you to view as well. You will have 2 quizzes each week. One quiz will be based on the readings from your Cultural Anthropology book by Ember. The other quiz will be based on your readings from Conformity and Conflict. We'll get into quizzes in more detail in the next video. You will also have an activity section each week. These activities will have something for you to complete, such as an essay or a video for you to watch. Often video questions are included in the forum. It's a good idea to look at your forum questions before you do your readings or watch the videos, so you can gather the information needed to answer them. At the end of each week, there's a forum. The forum questions are based on your readings, the activities, and/or the videos. There's a possibility of 30 points each week in the forum. We'll get into the specifics of the forum in the next video. Let's take a quick look at the syllabus. You are responsible for knowing this information, so please take the time to read this carefully. I particularly want to draw your attention to the section on preparing for online success. It's very important that you understand taking an online class means extra attention on your part. Online does not mean easy. It does not mean that you can turn your assignments in whenever you feel like, and that you can spend weeks away from the class without posting. Before you do anything else, make sure you have read this section. Go to the web pages that I recommended. I can't stress how important it is that you be prepared for an online class. An online class isn't for everyone. If it's not for you, you need to know this sooner rather than later. Also take a look at the technical section. You need to make sure that you have the proper equipment in order to take an online class successfully. Another important document is the class policies. This document covers the drop policy, late assignments, and the best way to communicate with me. There's also a section on etiquette. Since you will be posting online, it's very important that you follow these requirements. This class covers some controversial subjects. I'm hoping that we will have open, lively debates. Please feel free to express your opinions. You will not be marked down for doing so. But also remember to respect your classmates' opinions as well. Keep your postings positive, friendly, and clean. Racist or derogatory comments will not be tolerated. If you do not show up for class, and by this I mean doing your postings each week, it's very possible that you will be dropped. However, I do not guarantee that I will drop you. So if at any point you decide you no longer wish to take this class, it's very important that you drop yourself. Keep in mind the school's drops dates listed in the course schedule. Also, don't expect to complete half the class and then ask me for an incomplete. An incomplete is only for special and emergency cases. Being inattentive to your studies does not apply. Okay, so that's a brief look around the class site. The next video will get into more depth on how to do your postings and to take your quizzes.